I feel somehow I did this last time, and then I could change where
It says we're live.
participants pop out chat. Timestamp.
ASMR.
Oh, I love that shit.
She love that shit.
I do not like that at all. It creeps me out.
It creeps
Why?
me out.
I
Because
love
it's just like
what's wrong with
The
y'all.
ice eating videos.
the ice eating video.
like,
No,
y'all
Yeah.
I can't.
I don't know why, but I
It's
just
y'all.
that
y'all
and
like
line. Yeah, when they
Here's
whisper.
somebody reading Harry Potter to you
They
really
like-
quietly.
It's something with y'all's like ears and stuff.
Sensational.
I want
Hey,
Yes. I
That's
love it. It's so funny. I love
I'm
it.
just like, what? I'm like, what the
Why?
fuck does it even do shit?
I think I got it. I think we're doing it.
Just listen to whales, dude.
Listen to
shit.
whales?
Hold
Yeah,
on.
the humpback.
All right,
You gotta give me the sound for a second. I just have to see something.
I forgot that I turned your sound up. Mind you, I don't feel bad.
Is it just this?
I'm king, and they know it.
That's enough. Fool me once,
So-
shame on me.
It's a remix. Me and Steve are trying to find a remix of this song.
That's
Goodness gracious.
not.
Me, when Nell just says me and him are trying to do, it's like him.
Throw Steve right under the
It's just
bus.
like, I mean, I guess I'm curious, but I'm not. I'm not.
I just have to
active about
download
it.
it and play it during the
All right, you, and then I have to type in logos because I can never figure out
Damn.
where the logo is.
Damn, dude, you
No.
got like no minutes.
Yeah, bro.
Actually, I guess we got all the time in the world, realistically.
Ew, what
Yeah.
are you doing?
I was gonna just hang it.
How?
No, that's not a bad idea. I thought about it too.
I'm
Whatever.
into it. I mean,
Yeah,
like,
I do that with like gummy bears. I'll drop it into the highlight. And
It is
whatnot.
kind of dope.
oh,
Yeah. I mean, people
It
drink
sounds
fruit
terrible.
beers. Like, what's the
Yeah.
difference?
Yeah, those
you
are
know?
gross too.
Wait, hold on a second. I already-
It's a
No, they're not.
shandy.
Okay.
Yes,
It's a shandy now.
for that good summertime
I had
taste.
a good one that was chili guava fucking beer. It's spicy.
Tight.
Yeah.
I want no parts of it.
Like a michelada.
No, not like a mutual. Like more like a sour. Like
Okay.
yeah.
I do like
Sour.
sour beers.
And then another one was habanero.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that one was a little bit sweeter
That
for
would
some
make your
reason.
stomach burn or something.
Yeah, I kind of liked it. It's like I just kind of liked it. Like
Yeah.
I drink when I drink whiskey. I like that sensation of it hitting your stomach, and it's just like kind of like burns a little bit.
You know what that's doing to your stomach?
Yeah, I know, my dude. I'm
just
not
saying.
happy about it.
You just said you're happy about it.
But I'm not
You
happy.
can't just renege.
I don't like that word.
Renege. Listen, I won't say it around white people.
I don't like that word. Just like the.
Also, I'm not drunk enough to say the hard R yet.
Like, no, you
but
can't
I'll get there.
renege.
It's just like
You
when
just like-
somebody asks me for the jigger at work, I'm like, what do you?
The what? Hey, could you hand me the jigger and just slap it? No, I said the jigger. You did. Oh, wait.
I'm like,
Reporting you to HR.
or nobody says that anymore.
I say it all the time at work.
Jigger.
You know
Jigger.
that
You
thingamajigger.
goddamn jigs.
Pass me that thingamajigger.
Your moon cricket
Moonbreak.
dances. Your jungle bunny music.
Breathing all the white man's air.
All right, so if we start streaming, I'm about to
That's
punch
just-
you in the face, computer.
I really just want to get
What you
that
gonna
song.
change it
Oh,
to?
oh, it's almost time.
Yeah, it is.
Probably.
It is time.
Just kidding.
Uh,
Oh, here's one.
Where's the camera on my face so I can?
I believe we're recording
Oh,
now.
we are recording.
Wait, are we? Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us on this lovely December 15th. Last time on BlurdDotRadio, if you were listening, you would have heard.
I was spitting soliloquies,
Soliloquies.
Soliloquies?
That's right for Vanilla Ice. That's
what
right,
you picked.
fam.
That's what you
You
voted
think
for.
you think you know, but you really have no idea. Wow.
See, you done made him upset. See what you did?
That's
See?
a drop right there.
See? Now,
I'm
here's
excited about it.
here's the
I-
question. Do you think there's going to be a Stanley cameo in it? Or do you think the last
Oh, no.
one was in the last one?
That was
Oh,
the
yeah.
last one.
Oh,
The
it
last,
is.
last one?
That was the technical last one.
Oh, the CGI. You talking about CGI, Stanley? The
hologram,
the downloaded brain that they downloaded,
Tupac
because
hologram?
you know
Yeah.
that's why he went to Disney, so he could download his brain with Mr. Walt Disney.
Yep.
You
And
know,
then
Yeah,
they'll
it is.
combine
Stan
to
Disney.
be Walt Lee.
Walt Lee.
and now you spell those letters out, my brother.
It's 666.
Yeah, that last one was DJ Elokari saying culturally insensitive things. If you are an Asian wiewer, send all your hate mail to DJ Elokari. Also, hey, I'm your host, Mike Cinnamon. You're listening to BlurdDotRadio. Wham. Kabam. Jesus. Again, I'm your host on this lovely December 15th evening. My co-host for the evening to my left is Steve.
Damn, I was gonna do ASMR. Hello, everybody.
To Steve's left is DJ Elokari.
Yo.
To DJ Elokari's left is one of our esteemed special guests, Ciera McKissick.
What up, what up, what up? Hey.
You know, for a split second, I forgot. And I was like, wait a minute, is there something wrong with the microphone? And to the left of Dr. McKissick are the roommates of rage. Can I still call you the roommates of rage?
Sure.
Yeah. Andy and Gigi.
I hate ASMR.
I am right there with you. It's strange. It's strange.
I don't know why it's such
Me either.
hate.
It's calming.
Just listen to Humpback Whales.
No, whales are not the same thing. What is calming about whales? They're huge.
I don't know. Ask my auntie in the 90s, bro. I don't know.
It was all about Enya
Yeah,
and
like
humpback
the
whales.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there were humpback whale machines.
You can
Sounds of the ocean.
Go, yeah, you could go and you could grab them, hit your Pier 1 imports. You know what I mean? Grab all that.
There you go. So as we do every week, we're going to begin the show with blurt outs.
Oh my god.
It's a new thing. I was like, I thought I was clicking the right button, and then
Lord
I
Jesus.
realized it was the wrong button.
If you could turn the volume up a little bit more and then do that again. There we go.
There you go.
Do I have a blurt out this week?
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing, bro.
I was in an art show
We got hammered.
Hey,
at the oh man.
Yeah.
All right, so first I was in an art show. Shout out to the Hyde Park Art Center. A wonderful gentleman named Patrick McCoy paid for me to make 5 pieces
They were
for the
beautiful,
not
by
just.
the way. I don't know if I told you that.
Oh, well, thank you. Fun fact: I finished them in a week. Yeah. Yeah, I did that, and then Steve told me he was going to hang out in Pilsen, and I made the mistake of hanging out with Steve and expecting not to have a hangover the next day.
Yeah, that was messed up.
Yeah, I did it to myself. That's as close as I got to a blurt out this week. Steve, what do you got?
I don't get hangovers anymore for some reason.
That's because your liver is just gone.
It's
It
probably
goes straight to your brain now.
yeah,
Oh.
that's tight. What did I do that was fun? Dude, I got nothing. I didn't even read this week or nothing.
Jeez.
No, you know what? I did.
This is how it goes.
No, I got really into some things about like climate change and whatnot. So they have like a machine out, or it's not even a machine. I won't even call it a machine. It's like probably the size of like a warehouse that can
It can be a
extract.
machine.
Yeah. But it extracts
Micro
CO2 from the atmosphere,
Mhm.
and that's what caused a large factor in climate change is CO2.
Mhm.
And so it extracts the CO2 from the air. All they do is take hydrogen from water, combine it with the CO2, and then make it into fuel again.
Nice.
And like, so you can basically recycle fuel. And if we did that, we could probably like that and a couple other things, probably like stop using plastic and whatnot.
Stop playing golf.
Yeah, golf sucks.
It is. I mean, shout out to
Frank.
that's his name.
Yeah. Shout out to Frank, my good friend. But
He's a good guy.
Yeah, so it just like opened my eyes to see that there's so many things available already that not even us have to do. Like the billionaires can literally do. The people that control the oil companies can literally invest in this, keep the same money they got, and then we wouldn't destroy the earth.
But you know what it is they're vampires.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they're literal
That has been
vampires.
confirmed over and over and over.
Or
Yeah.
lizards.
Or-
Lizard, vampire, maybe the same.
Yeah.
There was a Dusk Till Dawn show on El Rey where all the vampires were like snakes.
Oh.
They could have been revealing the truth to us,
Mhm.
but we got to wake up.
Yo, you gotta open up your
Brothers,
third eye.
sisters.
Blind.
Yo, all you
Black
gotta do
peoples.
is drink alkaline water.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? If you would decalcify your pineal gland,
And no plastic straws.
If
Throw all those straws out, they're
peanut
killing
butter
yourself.
sandwich,
take a bite of this sandwich. Shout out to Donald Glover if he ever makes another season.
yeah.
If he does not, no shout outs for
Showed
you.
it he was, right?
Hmm?
They took a picture of them on set, right?
I mean, wait, there was a picture on set?
yeah, recently.
Oh, well, I'll believe it when I see it. Steve, does that conclude your blurt?
Yeah, that's the best I could do.
Why, thank you.
Yeah.
DJ Alokari, what do you got?
Hold on.
Yeah, you got one hand in the chest.
My bad, bro.
This is why you can't give niggas nothing. Not even microphone.
Not even queso. Dude.
Not even queso dip.
Okay, so this week, what did I do? I just had it, man. Dang.
Oh, did the queso make you forget?
Maybe. Maybe so. Oh, I finally watched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh.
It's long.
It's very long and it's very disjointed,
Mhm.
and it has hardly anything really it's like
kinda
not
difficult.
more. I wanted more when it came to like the Manson family stuff, and I don't think I got it.
Yeah, it was weird.
But it was beautifully shot. But I will say, man, I will say that that foot fetish is all throughout that movie. Man.
It's weird because
Like,
there's
it's-
also like a teenager trying to sleep with Brad Pitt.
Yeah, man.
There's a point where
It's-
Leonardo's what's his name?
DiCaprio.
Leonardo
Wow.
DiCaprio. Don't drink too much, kids. This is what happens to your brain.
Yeah.
Where he is crying and Brad Pitt's character is like, don't cry in front of the Mexicans. Because they're in a parking situation and the
Yeah.
valets are all Mexican. And I was like, who is that joke for? So I don't know. But continue.
I don't know. It was so. I mean, like, it was cool. You know what I mean? But it had a lot of like interesting. Like, is that dude who played Bruce Lee? Was that the kid from Glee?
I am going to tell you something, DJ Alokari. I hate musicals. And I would never have watched it.
Trash.
Even-
What's his
I
name?
really do. I
Even-
can't.
Even South Park the musical.
Yeah, because like
Yeah, even South
it,
Park.
it was only for
Wow.
like a split second that he took his sunglasses off, and then when I saw him, I was like, wait, is that the dude from Glee? But anyway, he did a decent, like, I think he did
His
a
Bruce
decent
Lee
job.
impression was pretty good.
It was pretty spot on, like not bad at all.
Do not look at the finger.
I will say that I can understand why Bruce Lee's family is a little pissed off about it, though.
They got thrown against the car.
Yeah, man, like they really.
Nobody wants to see their dad get thrown against the car.
Yeah, it was very much like a fantasy story, but like the interesting part is like, well, why put that in there for your fantasy? It's kind of, I don't know. It was
Well, you know,
kinda
there's the consensus in the martial arts community is that Bruce Lee wasn't as great as movies made him seem. There's a black guy who's actually in a clip of like Bruce Lee like punching at him really fast.
Uh-huh.
Before that, the guy hits Bruce Lee, and when the guy puts his guard down and looks over at the ref, Bruce Lee hits him.
Oh wow, okay,
So moral of the story: don't deify human beings.
right,
Everybody's shit. Moral of the story: everyone is shit.
yeah, yeah. So I mean, I saw that this week. That was cool, and then I rewatched Home Alone again,
Mhm.
and
It's that time of year.
yeah, and
3.
no, no,
Shut up.
that no, good God, no.
Nobody wants no alone.
But no, I became, after watching the first one over again, I became obsessed with like, how are the McAllisters so freaking rich? Like,
There's
Have
a
you ever-
theory that they have mob money.
have you ever like tripped off of the fact that like he took his entire family to Paris
Mhm.
Wow.
on his dime? It was like and they made it very clear in the movie that it was Mr. McAllister who paid for everything. And then if you even go into the second movie, right?
That's
like,
just a house they own, that abandoned house. That's just a house that the family owns.
right in the second movie. That was his brother's. That was his brother's house, and that house was 3 stories
in New
fam.
York.
And he was
Oh,
gone.
yeah.
Yeah, 3 stories in New York. And the only
Empty.
reason that he was not at the crib was because the house was getting remodeled. He was over in like France or something like that.
Yeah.
Like
In
chilling.
Manhattan.
It's interesting to watch it through an adult lens.
Yeah, I'm just like,
You're
the
like,
colonized
where, you
land.
don't
What
think
do
about
they
money when you're a kid
do?
and the house and the home.
I mean, he had a talk boy. Those weren't even invented yet.
Bro, I was just like,
Have you seen the pricing? We talked about this last week. Actually, the pricing on a Talkboy today.
yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like 300 easy.
Yeah, so it was that kind of tripped me out. Just like diving deep, being like, oh man, like,
Elgin, are you playing your own music?
oh no, this is from the Samurai Champloo sound.
Oh, bet. Okay. It just said number 6. That was
Trying to throw Elgin under the bus.
Mhm.
But that's it. That's all I got for this week.
Ciera McKissick. Do you want to tell the people? Wait, one, I am pronouncing your name correct.
Yes,
Okay,
Ciera
I've never
McKissick.
said it out loud. Would you like to tell the people why you are famous?
I wouldn't say I'm famous, but
I will. Good for that.
I run a brand called AMFM, and we work with emerging artists around the city, but also nationally, like all around. We try to support and give artists a platform to showcase their work, either through our web content. We do Q&As and features with different musicians, fashion designers, visual artists, and such. And we also do pop-up events around the city. I have my hands on a lot of different projects. I also work at the Hyde Park Arts Center. Congratulations on the work in that show.
Oh,
It's
thank you
very
very much.
crazy. Yeah, but I do a lot. Yeah. I have a blur dot or a blur thing to share so that I did this week. I watched Losing Isaiah for the first time.
Oh, what'd you think?
Which one is
What'd you
that?
think?
I have a question.
It was very problematic.
Which movie is that one?
It's one of the ones where Halle Berry plays a crackhead.
Yeah,
This-
and she throws her
this-
baby in the garbage,
Uh,
and then the police come and get involved, and then the doctor who like saves and like works on the baby, who's a white woman, also played by is it Jessica Lange, I think, or Jennifer? She's like on Coven.
Oh, Jessica Lange.
Yeah, Jessica Lange.
Yeah.
She ends up adopting the baby and raising him, and then Halle Berry gets well again and comes back to get her baby. Yeah, it was very.
I wouldn't say I watched that in school.
I think I've seen it before.
You're not close to the mic.
Oh, I think I've seen it before.
Yeah, I've been trying to go back and watch a lot of like different black movies and stuff
Did you
outside
watch-
of Black
Did you
History
watch
Month.
Babs?
I've seen Babs before.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
that's a
I love
classic.
Love that.
Yeah,
Can
but
It's on
I got
Netflix.
the movie that
roasted.
killed Robert Townsend's career.
Did it?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true.
I got roasted over Thanksgiving because I haven't seen a lot of different movies and stuff. So I haven't seen Roots, and
You
Nigga,
don't
what?
have
It's
to.
possibly
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say you kind of don't have to.
Nowadays, there are enough
Traumatizing.
slave movies. You don't have to
Okay.
watch
Watch any other
yeah.
show.
but you know, higher education, all that stuff. I've just been trying to go down this road. Thank you to Elgin for exposing me to some great films.
There you go. Now, I think personally, Halle Berry can only play crackheads well.
Oh my
And I
god!
don't think she's good in anything else.
No, she's not very good.
Oh,
Now that
Oh,
you've seen
Catwoman
Catwoman or crackhead?
I have Catwoman on DVD.
And
Wait,
was
wait,
she
wait,
a
wait, wait.
crackhead?
Wait,
Oh,
hold
shit.
on. Hold on.
What's up?
Have you seen how Catwoman acts in that movie?
Okay, yeah, she acts
Why
like
she
a
be a
cat.
acts-
crackhead?
She may not be a crackhead, but she acts very crackish.
Wow.
She acts
In
like
that
a
movie.
Ignore
cat.
it.
Cats are
Ignore it.
crackheads.
You see the way she was on that catnip?
Exactly.
Oh my
Have you
god!
seen her on that basketball court?
Cats are already crackheads. She was just
No,
Branded
man.
cats.
See,
right.
they the problem with that
To-
Catwoman
to
movie.
Mike's
is-
point.
Hey guys, we're way off topic in this episode.
Yeah.
Ciera, out of 10, Losing Isaiah, would you recommend it to our listeners?
Not particularly. I give it, maybe a 5. I think it's interesting to watch in the lens of how social kind of cues are these days. There was a couple of really problematic lines and stuff. There was a line where the sister was meeting the baby for the first time, and Jessica Lange was like, "Don't look him in the eye. I hear black men have an issue with that." It was really random. Like, he's
You know
a baby.
what? I'm not.
Oh,
I will say I'm not good at getting eye contact. white.
I think that they
Because I
said
often
that
do this.
to try to
Like,
reinforce that she was a white woman who adopted this black baby. They were trying to talk about that in the film in an inadvertent way.
Do you remember the scene where the little boy and
Yeah,
were
it's like
holding
what's
hands?
different between our hands
Yours
and
is
he was-
bigger.
right.
Oh, look at the races getting along.
Yeah,
It was at this moment that he
in a colorblind society.
Yep, and it was that 90s colorblind.
Yeah.
thing that led to all the problems we still
Yup.
it's kind of put it back.
I don't see why you can't just pull yourselves up by a bootstrap.
Right.
Get those you remember when you all got reparations? No, that was slave masters? Never mind.
All you need is a white mama.
Andy, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Do you have a blurred out?
Yeah, I do actually. This past week, I watched Watchmen, the movie,
Oh,
Okay.
for the first time.
Okay.
Yeah, it was long as hell. My boyfriend made me watch it. It was like 3 hours, and he wanted to watch it at 11:30. So I was like, okay.
That's real.
No,
Not
that's
get up for
late.
work
no,
in the
but it was
morning?
good though. I was gonna go to sleep, and he was like, "It's only 20 minutes left," and so I stayed for the hour that was left, and it was good. I liked it. So now I can finally start the actual show. Well, that's what he said, but then he said that you couldn't, and then his friend said that you couldn't.
Did he say
so
that the ending is different in the comic book and that the show goes by the comic book and not the movie?
I don't know. I think he was saying that the movie goes by the comics exactly. Oh no, not exactly. At the end, it's really different.
Very different.
Something about a squid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
A giant squid, and I'll fill you in. And anybody that thinks this is a spoiler, it was written in the 80s. Asmodeus drops a giant squid that lets out this psionic thing that kills 3 million people, blames it on Dr. Manhattan.
Right. That's
The
what he
world
said.
hates Dr. Manhattan, so Dr. Manhattan moves to Mars, but the world also the Cold War ends, everybody gets along. And apparently people get reparations. Or black people get reparations specifically,
So,
not just anybody.
Is that what the show is about then?
That's where the show starts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was like, this show is because I watched the first episode of the show and
Mhm.
then I watched the movie and I was confused.
They don't really represent Dr. Manhattan very well in the movie. I feel like they just
Really?
make him seem like an asshole, which he
Because
is.
he's an asshole.
But they don't
Walking
really.
around with his
Yeah.
dick
Literally.
hanging out.
His dick is out constantly. I saw this comic when I was 5.
Hanks.
And I remember being like, whoa, there are people having sex, and then
Put
there's just
your
this blue
goddamn
dong
dick
throughout
Yeah,
the
I
way.
was crazy because I was like, yo,
Release?
Black Dick is about to be on public TV real quick.
I don't think they showed his dick.
Yeah,
on the
they
show.
showed his shaft.
Did they?
Yeah,
On
yeah.
TV, they
Oh,
put
they just
dick on
showed some
TV.
neck. They didn't show the whole.
Oh.
They gave you the neck and the berries with nothing else.
Oh.
Put your goddamn dick away.
But you did like the movie.
I did.
Okay. Did you have a favorite character?
I like her mom. Wait, her mom. The girl that's Dr. Manhattan's girlfriend. I like her mom. I thought that she was cool.
Mhm.
And I like the fact that it's played by the actress who plays the mom in Spy Kids. Period.
Just to let you know, that you are. But I didn't mute that. First.
Thank you. My voice sounds very annoying.
Oh,
So
no.
No, I'm
wonderful.
just kidding. But yeah, no, it's the mom from Spy Kids, right? That's the mom.
We're all
I've never seen Spy Kids
we're all
in
too
my
old
life.
over here.
Yeah.
Oh my god. No,
Y'all
Spy
never seen
Kids was
Spy Kids?
out a while ago. Like
I believe
Yeah.
I was in college.
What?
Yeah, I think I was.
That was one of the movies I skipped.
Spy
Absolutely skipped.
Kids?
Yeah.
DJ Alucard
I gotta
is the
go.
youngest of the three of us, so maybe.
Is he-
I skipped that one.
Yeah.
I was
Oh,
good.
bet.
Spy Kids is so good though.
I'm saying this.
mean-
Danny Trejo's in it.
Really?
Yeah.
Danny Trejo.
Yeah.
No,
No, yeah. The writer, he the director is
Robert
like
Rodriguez.
Yeah.
They're
He
cousins.
made it for his kid.
yeah. He made it for his kids.
Doesn't mean it's
Know a lot of
good,
facts
but-
about the
It's a good
movie.
one.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Great.
Gigi, do you have first? Hey, how's it going? Also, why did you give Gigi the partner?
Damn.
That was all right. For the record, that was not for Gigi. That was for Spy Kids.
That was a little late.
I was. Hey man,
Gigi, if you want to call him a liar and get mad, I will be on your side.
I love Gigi. You know what? Give Gigi a hand.
Oh wow.
Don't accept that hand clap after that.
It's for my kids anyway.
We all love you.
Yeah, I kind of miss y'all. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Yeah. Steve look all grown manish now.
What did I do?
Like how she said, manish.
He's getting there.
I don't know. I did get a gray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just finished. I'm in school to be a teacher, to get my teacher's license. So yeah, which is not an easy thing. Especially when your institution is centered around white supremacy and
Teach these devils.
you know. So yeah, I just finished out this semester, so hopefully I'll be student teaching soon. And yeah, so I'm just like in the aftermath of that, because every semester is kind of like I have this rush and I work a lot, and so and just doing all the other things on top of going to school full time is just like a lot. But yeah, I'm in the aftermath of that. But yesterday I went to this party with a couple friends, and it was like doctors and lawyers there. It was like a whole bunch of white people.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, I'm down for a little bougie, white party or whatever, free alcohol, whatever. And like we get there, and it's in like where's that place at?
River North.
No, not River North.
Lincoln Park.
Not Lincoln Park.
The West Loop.
West Loop.
It's in
Little Village.
No.
There ain't no white people going down to Little Village.
It's
They
like
trying.
I forget. But anyways, it's up north. It's up north. And we get there, and like everyone's like mad cool. And I'm like, there's like this spread. Of course, there's like this mini bar and everything. Everyone's mad cool. There was like, of course, that white couple that had on onesies and like, they definitely had. They definitely had a game where it was like what do you call it? Like blown up like reindeer ears, and like you had to like throw it on like throw the little circle
like
thing. Yeah, on the reindeer ears. Definitely, it was definitely fun because everyone was turned. So that was actually my dose of like bouginess this week. So yeah,
You survived.
I did. I survived, and I didn't care. So
There you go.
about all of the problematic things that were probably coming out of everyone's mouth. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you survived that experience. You all dance so well. Thank you so much.
At that point, you just laugh. Yeah.
I wish I could grow my hair like yours.
May I touch it?
Your hair grew so long. These are box braids, ma'am.
Is it really yours?
Is it really yours?
Do they hurt?
Oh God.
I've always had a fade. I don't care.
What'd you say? Into the microphone?
I've always had a fade. I can't relate.
Oh,
I've had every black hairstyle there is ever. Every black man hairstyle that you could ever have, including a box.
And a jerk girl?
I haven't had a jerry curl. I've never
I had jerry
texturized my hair.
Actually,
We'll talk
I
more
haven't
about
texturized.
that. Music break.
it's never
Because
too late.
I genuinely like to hear this story. So we're going to get into our first music break of the evening. DJ Elokari is going to hit you with some hits.
Hits.
What hits you going to hit them with?
I'm gonna start this off with a track by Lester Ray. And the name of the track is called Amigo.
Okay.
I did. Oh, we can start off with one of those.
Kelvin Wilson. And you know what? We'll do that in the second one because I can't remember the facts off of the top of my head, and we don't have much time.
Yeah.
Kelvin, we got you. just give me a second.
True that.
All right, Lester Ray.
Shout out to Lester. He's moving to New York.
He's most definitely moving to New York.
Hey, moving on up. You are listening to BlurdDotRadio, BlurdDotRadio. Again, that is BlurdDotRadio. We will be back at, what do we want to do, 8:05?
Yeah, sure.
8:05 with trailers.
BlurdDotRadio. Pero necesito amigo que me diga cómo hacer lo mío. Pero necesito amigo que me diga cómo hacer lo mío. Ay, qué lío, métete en un río, ahora te crees mi tío. No te necesito aquí. Ay, qué lío, métete en un río, ahora te crees mi tío. No te necesito aquí. ¡Suéltalo! Mamá, bien. No hay necesidad de ir ahí. Cenizas tóxicas me traes a la vida. Esta amistad de pasa que cansa como soga al cuello que lanza. ¡Ya basta! Mi alma me dijo: tú eres tu propio santuario. Y por eso te digo: tú eres tu propia paz. Tu propia paz. Tu templo de barrio, templo palacio. Oh, ya tú sabes. Tú eres tu propio santuario.
Los que están conmigo saben quiénes son. No cambian de colores como un camaleón. Los míos son reales y tienen corazón. Y si meten mano nosotros también, cabrón. Negrito bueno no le temen a la oscuridad, pero me tienen envidia de casualidad. Una bomba y plena está bien activada. Y ya sé que me quieren ver por el suelo y no voy a perder. Paso amigo lo que usted, ya yo sé que es lo que es.
Yo necesito amigo que me diga cómo hacer lo mío. Yo necesito amigo que me diga cómo hacer lo mío. Ay, qué lío, métete en un río, ahora te crees mi tío. No te necesito aquí. Ay, qué lío, métete en un río, ahora te crees mi tío. No te necesito aquí. No te necesito aquí. No te necesito aquí. No te necesito aquí.
Los que están conmigo, yo tengo familia, no amigos, que todos son reales los que están conmigo. Todos son reales los que están conmigo. Yo tengo familia, no amigos. Familia, no amigos. Todos son reales los que están conmigo. Yo tengo familia, no amigos.
Blurred.